Welcome click. Risin Hada Editora. Stephen King's legendary debut, about a teenage outcast and the revenge she enacts on her classmates. Carrie White may be picked on by her classmates, but she has a gift. She can move things with her mind. Doors lock. Candles fall. This is her power and her problem. Then, an act of kindness, as spontaneous as the vicious taunts of her classmates, offers Carrie a chance to be a normal until an unexpected cruelty turns her gift into a weapon of horror and destruction that no one will ever forget. Saber o Otter. Stephen King is the author of more than 50 books, all of them worldwide bestsellers. Among his most recent are Dr. Sleep Joyland, 11/22/63, Full Dark, No Stars, Under the Dome, Just After Sunset, End of Watch, and the latest novel in Dark Tower saga, The Wind Through the Keyhole. His acclaimed non-fiction book on writing is also a bestseller. Stephen is the 2003 recipient of the National Book Foundation Medal for Distinguished Contribution to American Letters, and, in 2007 he received the Grand Master Award from the Mystery Writers of America. He was also awarded the 2014 National Medal of Arts. He lives in Maine with his wife, novelist Tabitha King. www.stephenking.com. Treco. Copyright Reimpressão Autorizada. Todos os direitos reservados. News item from the Westover Me Weekly Enterprise, August 19, 1966. Rain of stones reported. It was reliably reported by several persons that a rain of stones fell from a clear blue sky, on Carlin Street in the town of Chamberlain on August 17. The stones fell principally on the home of Mrs. Margaret White, damaging the roof extensively and ruining 2 gutters and a downspout valued at approximately $25. Mrs. White, a widow, lives with her 3-year-old daughter, Carrietta. Mrs. White could not be reached for comment. Nobody was really surprised when it happened, not really, not at the subconscious level where savage things grow. On the surface, all the girls in the shower room were shocked, thrilled, ashamed, or simply glad that the white bitch had taken it in the mouth again. Some of them might also have claimed surprise, but of course, their claim was untrue. Carrie had been going to school with some of them, since the 1st grade, and this had been building since that time, building slowly and immutably, in accordance with all the laws that govern human nature, building with all the steadiness of a chain reaction approaching critical mass. What none of them knew, of course, was that Carrie White was telekinetic. Graffiti scratched on a desk of the Barker Street Grammar School in Chamberlain. Carrie White eats shit. The locker room was filled with shouts, echoes, and the subterranean sound of showers splashing on tile. The girls had been playing volleyball in period 1, and their morning sweat was light and eager. Girls stretched and writhed under the hot water, squalling, flicking water, squirting white bars of soap from hand to hand. Carrie stood among them stolidly, a frog among swans. She was a chunky girl with pimples on her neck and back and buttocks, her wet hair completely without color. It rested against her face with dispirited sogginess, and she simply stood, head slightly bent, letting the water splat against her flesh and roll off. She looked the part of the sacrificial goat, the constant believer in left-handed monkey wrenches, perpetual foul-up, and she was. She wished forlornly and constantly that you and I had individual and thus private showers, like the high schools at Westover or Lewiston. They stared. They always stared.